The ancient Maya civilization is one of the most intriguing and mysterious cultures in human history. Known for their advanced mathematics, astronomy, and impressive architecture, the Maya were also deeply spiritual people. Their religious beliefs were intertwined with their daily lives, and at the center of these beliefs was the worship of various gods who controlled everything from the weather to fertility. In their effort to appease these deities, the Maya carried out elaborate and often gruesome rituals, including human sacrifices. One of the most haunting aspects of their sacrificial practices was the ritual painting of their victims in a distinct blue color before they were tossed into sacred sinkholes, known as cenotes. These victims were offered to the gods in the hope of ensuring prosperity and survival for their people. The significance of the blue paint has long fascinated historians, archaeologists, and anthropologists. Blue was not a random color chosen for decoration or ceremony. It held profound symbolic meaning in the Maya culture. To the Maya, blue represented the sky and water, both essential for life. By painting their sacrificial victims in this color, they believed they were connecting the offering with the gods who controlled rain and fertility, key elements for the survival of their agricultural society. These sacrificial rituals were often performed during times of extreme hardship, such as droughts or plagues, when the Maya believed the gods were displeased with them. By offering human lives, they hoped to appease the deities and restore balance to the natural world. The victims, usually prisoners of war or individuals chosen for their beauty and purity, were led to the sacred cenotes, where the rituals would take place. Once there, they would be painted in blue pigment made from a mixture of clay and a mineral called palygorskite. This pigment, known as Maya blue, was extremely durable and could last for centuries, which is why remnants of it have been found in cenotes to this day. The most famous of these cenotes is the sacred cenote at Chichen Itza, a large natural sinkhole that was believed to be a gateway to the underworld. This cenote, over 50 feet deep, was considered one of the most sacred places in the Maya world. It was here that countless victims, their bodies painted blue, were sacrificed and thrown into the water as offerings to the gods. The cenote was more than just a physical space. It was a spiritual conduit through which the Maya believed their sacrifices could reach the divine. Before the sacrificial victims were tossed into the cenote, elaborate ceremonies were held. These rituals were deeply religious, involving priests, musicians, and dancers. The priests, clad in ceremonial robes, would chant prayers and make offerings of food and other goods to the gods. Incense, made from the resin of the copal tree, would be burned, filling the air with its pungent fragrance. This smoke was believed to carry the prayers of the people up to the gods. The victims, now fully painted in blue, were paraded before the gathered crowds. They were not simply thrown into the cenote without ceremony. In some instances, the victims were treated with reverence, almost as if they were living embodiments of the gods themselves. However, their fate was sealed. Once the rituals were complete, the victims were led to the edge of the cenote and either thrown or lowered into its depths. For the Maya, this was not merely an act of violence, but a profound spiritual offering, an attempt to communicate with the gods and secure the future of their people. For many years, historians and archaeologists were puzzled by the persistence of the blue pigment found on sacrificial remains and artifacts recovered from cenotes. Unlike many natural pigments, which tend to fade or degrade over time, Maya blue has proven to be remarkably resilient, surviving centuries of exposure to water and the elements. Recent scientific studies have revealed that the pigment's unique properties come from its composition, a combination of indigo dye and palygorskite, a type of clay found in the region. This blend of organic and mineral components creates a stable chemical bond, making Maya blue one of the most enduring pigments known to man. The discovery of Maya blue on sacrificial victims also sheds light on the complex relationship between the Maya and their environment. The cenotes were more than just natural water sources. They were portals to the spiritual world. The Maya believed that the gods controlled the rain, and cenotes were seen as sacred reservoirs that connected the earthly realm with the divine. By offering human sacrifices to these water-filled sinkholes, the Maya hoped to influence the gods' favor and ensure the survival of their crops, their people, and their way of life. The act of sacrifice was not taken lightly by the Maya. While it may seem barbaric by modern standards, it was a deeply spiritual act for the Maya, rooted in their cosmology and understanding of the world. They believed that the gods had created humanity and that human life was a gift from the gods. As such, it was only fitting that humans offer life back to the gods in times of need. Sacrifices were a way of maintaining balance in the universe, ensuring that the gods remained pleased and that the natural world functioned as it should. The practice of painting sacrificial victims blue and tossing them into cenotes continued for centuries, until the collapse of the Maya civilization around the year 1200. As the great cities of the Maya were abandoned and their people dispersed, the rituals faded into memory. However, the cenotes remained, and with them, the echoes of the sacrifices that had been made in the name of the gods. Today, these sinkholes are both archaeological treasures and haunting reminders of the lengths to which the Maya went to ensure their survival. In modern times, the story of the blue-painted sacrificial victims has captured the imaginations of scholars and the public alike. It is a vivid reminder of the Maya's deep connection to their gods and their environment. It also speaks to the broader human experience of sacrifice and the lengths people will go to in order to survive in the face of adversity. The rediscovery of these ancient rituals and the scientific breakthroughs that have allowed us to better understand the composition of Maya blue have provided new insights into the Maya civilization. They remind us that even in the face of hardship and uncertainty, the Maya people turned to their gods for guidance and offered the most precious thing they had, their lives. As we continue to explore the remains of the Maya world, we are reminded of the power of belief and the role that ritual played in shaping their society. The story of the blue-painted victims, tossed into the sacred waters of the cenotes, is not just a tale of sacrifice. It is a testament to the resilience of the Maya people and their enduring legacy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Your support helps us create more content like this, so feel free to share the video with friends and leave a comment below. We appreciate every bit of your support.